Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel IGNOU DNHE online classes. I am Dr. Aayushi Choudhary. Now let's continue with our studies, and today we'll be exploring a very important chapter of DNHE 2, which is Unit 2, Family Planning Program. In this unit, we will study the history, development, methods, determinants, and the impact of family planning on health and nutrition. By the end, you will see how family planning is not just about controlling population growth but about improving the quality of life for families and communities. The topics we will study today are Introduction, Population Policy, Development of Family Planning Program, Family Planning Methods, Beyond Family Planning Measures, Determinants of Family Planning Program, Effect of Family Planning on Health and Nutrition. Let's start with the introduction. In the mid 20th century, mortality rates across the world declined rapidly due to advances in science, technology, and socio-economic development. However, fertility rates did not decline at the same pace. This imbalance led to unsustainable population growth, especially in developing countries. Recognizing this challenge, the United Nations initiated global efforts through WHO and UNFPA. Following the first World Population Conference in 1974, family planning was emphasized as a key to enhancing quality of life. India was a pioneer integrating family planning into its developmental programs as early as 1952, making it the first country in the world to do so. Next is objectives. In this lecture, we will cover several objectives. First, we will describe perspectives on population policy. Second, we will discuss the genesis and development of the family planning program in India. Third, we will list and explain various methods of family planning. Fourth, we will explore beyond family planning measures such as raising the age of marriage and medical termination of pregnancy. Fifth, we will identify the major determinants of family planning programs. Finally, we will discuss the effect of family planning on health, nutrition, and overall quality of life. Next is population policy. The concept of population policy dates back to Robert Malthus in 1797, who emphasized fertility regulation to prevent overpopulation. The United Nations formally adopted population policy in 1974. India was far ahead, initiating its population policy in 1952 and refining it comprehensively in 1976. Later in 2000, the National Population Policy emphasized women's education, empowerment, child health, and collaboration with NGOs. This policy also encouraged male participation in family planning. Let's see the key features of policy. Key features of India's population policy include both immediate and long term goals focusing on fertility regulation. Strategies involved information, education, and communication campaigns, maternal and child health programs, and legal reforms. Notable reforms included the legalization of abortion in 1972, raising the legal age of marriage in 1978, and later in 2000, focusing on women's empowerment and addressing vulnerable populations such as slum dwellers, tribal communities, and migrants. These reforms show how family planning is not just a medical intervention but a social and legal framework. Development of program. Let's start with phases of development. Family planning was included in India's 5-year plans starting from the first plan in 1951 to 1956. However, financial and political support was inconsistent until the mid 1970s. During the emergency period of 1976 to 1977, family planning was aggressively promoted, but this led to backlash and neglect in the following years. After 1980, the program regained focus, advocating for a two child norm and universal immunization. This history shows the up and downs of family planning in India, shaped by political will and the public acceptance. Administrative framework. The administrative framework of family planning in India is structured with the central government financing the program and the state governments implementing it. At the local level, primary health centers integrate family planning with maternal and child health services. The structure includes doctors, supervisors, health workers, and community volunteers. This multi tiered system ensures that family planning services reach even rural and undeserved populations. State-wise performance. Performance varies across states. Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, and Punjab have shown great success due to strong health infrastructure and community acceptance. In contrast, states like UP, Bihar, Rajasthan, and MP have struggled due to socio cultural barriers, lack of resources, and low literacy rates. This comparison highlights how social determinants play a crucial role in the success of family planning programs. Family planning methods. Contraceptive methods are broadly classified into spacing methods and terminal methods. Spacing methods are reversible and used to delay or space pregnancies, while terminal methods are permanent and suitable for couples who do not want more children. Types of contraceptive methods. Here is the chart showcasing the types of contraceptives. This chart will be helpful in learning. Spacing method includes barrier, IUD, hormonal, post-conceptional, miscellaneous methods, and terminal methods include male sterilization and female sterilization. Spacing methods. Spacing methods include barrier methods such as physical methods like condoms and diaphragms, and chemical methods like spermicides including chemicals in form of foam, jelly or suppositories which kill sperm. Intrauterine devices. Its example is copper T, which is a small T-shaped device inserted into the uterus. It releases copper ions that are toxic to sperm, preventing fertilization. It is long lasting, cost effective, and suitable for both women who have had children and those who have not. However, some women may experience side effects such as bleeding or pain. Each method has its own advantages and disadvantages. Next is hormonal methods, which includes oral contraceptive pills, which prevent ovulation, and emergency contraceptive pills, which are taken within 3 to 5 days after unprotected intercourse. It is successful in preventing unwanted pregnancies post intercourse. Next is post-conceptional methods, which are for abortion. Menstrual induction. It involves the application of prostaglandins to stimulate uterine contractions and induce bleeding. Next is miscellaneous methods. Safe period method. Avoiding intercourse during fertile days of the menstrual cycle, that is from day 8 to 21. Its disadvantage is high failure rate due to irregular cycles. Terminal methods. Terminal methods are permanent. Male sterilization or vasectomy is a minor surgery where the vas deferens is cut and sealed to prevent sperm release. It is simple, cost effective, and safer than female sterilization. Female sterilization or tubectomy involves blocking or cutting the fallopian tubes to prevent fertilization. It can be performed through laparoscopy or mini laparotomy after postpartum. These methods are suitable for couples who have completed their families. Beyond family Beyond family planning. Beyond family planning measures were popularized by Bernard Bernalson and Philip Hauser. These include raising the age at marriage and medical termination of pregnancy. Raising the age at marriage to 20 years or more can avert 20 to 25% of births, while increasing it further to 23 years enhances birth control. It also prevents maternal and infant mortality, promotes physical and mental maturity, and encourages educational opportunities. Termination of pregnancy or MTP is termination of pregnancy before the fetus becomes viable, which is usually at 28 weeks and weight is about 1000 grams. It is legalized in India in 1972. However, unsafe abortions remain a challenge with millions of illegal abortions occurring annually. Determinants of family planning programs. The success of family planning depends on multiple factors. Efficient management, training, and motivation of staff are essential. Adequate resources such as contraceptives and medicines must be available. Infrastructure like timely transport and vehicles is necessary. Program outreach through government and NGOs ensures wider coverage. Promotion strategies include IEC programs, incentives, and disincentives. Developmental priorities like female education and health programs, along with community participation, create social support for family planning. Effects of family planning on health and nutrition. Family planning has a profound effect on health and nutrition. It reduces maternal and infant mortality. For example, maternal mortality is 342 per 1 lakh births in Kenya compared to just 7 in the UK. Infant mortality is 31 per 1000 in developing countries versus 3 in developed nations. Family planning also helps avoid high risk pregnancies such as those occurring before age 18, after age 35, after 4 or more births, or less than 2 years apart. High risk pregnancies before age 18 often lead to complications due to incomplete physical maturity. Pregnancies after age 35 carry risk of hypertension and genetic disorders. Having more than 4 births increases maternal exhaustion and complications. Closely spaced pregnancies less than 2 years apart lead to poor maternal recovery and low birth weight in infants. Family planning helps prevent these risks, ensuring healthier mothers and children. Safe family planning methods. Effective options are oral contraceptives, condoms, and spermicides, which are helpful in spacing births. Voluntary sterilization for completed families. Additional benefits are beyond birth control, family planning offers additional benefits. Condoms prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Oral contraceptives regulate menstrual cycles and protect against anemia and certain cancers. Voluntary sterilization ensures completed families can focus on socio-economic stability. However, family planning supports maternal and child health, reduces complications, and promotes better nutrition and growth. Maternal and child health. Risk is in closely spaced or frequent births, which leads to maternal complications like hemorrhage, high blood pressure, and infant health issues like low birth weight, poor nutrition, reduced growth. Family planning helps reduce these risks, supporting better health outcomes and socio-economic stability. Family planning is not just about limiting births, it is about improving health, nutrition, and quality of life. It involves population policy, program development, contraceptive methods, beyond family planning measures, determinants of success, and positive effects on health outcomes. It is a holistic approach to public health and socio-economic development. Here are the important questions from this unit. That's all for today, and in the next lecture we will study Unit 3, Asian Perspective on Health and Quality of Life.